Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm going to show you guys some basic util you can use on Mirage. Starting with the T side, come on to spin here, aim at this antenna here and throw. This will smoke here, right side short. If you are on 128 tick, it will land slightly further to the right, but it is what it is. I can't get it off 164 tick. This will stop anybody holding this from holding you off. What you can also do is just be careful of the guy pushing short, so just hold it like this. Or what I usually like to do in my games is throw a molly here, play behind his smoke, peek this guy here, kill him, then he can very nicely peek into connector, and he can come behind here as well and peek into short here, and oftentimes you can sneak into ladder here. It's a very aggressive mid play around that smoke there. When you come over to the CT side, you've got your standard smokes. Come in here, line up with this pole, aim at the end of here, and jump throw. That will smoke off CT. For any CT players here, they'll completely smoke them off. That also works in 128 tick as well. If you want to smoke off stairs, come onto a sledge here, right back in the middle, aim in this gap, right in the middle and throw. And that will smoke off anybody up here on stairs. And to smoke cross, all you need to do is come here, line up with this bit here, right in the middle, and then where about this little like black mark is, go up around about halfway up where this thing is, and just throw there, around about there, and that will smoke the cross here for anybody playing connector and jungle as well. Although if jungle goes back, they can see a little bit of heads here. To stop that, a really nice jungle smoke you can do is from up here. Now, the smoke is different for 64 tick and 128 tick. I'm currently on 64 tick, but if you're 128 tick, you aim there and jump throw bind. 64 tick, you just aim a little bit higher and do the exact same thing, jump throw bind. And that will land all the way over here, and that will smoke off anybody playing jungle. Because usually what happens is you'll have the person playing window, usually the AWP. As soon as they get smoked off, they rotate here and they hold palace. That's sort of the mid player's job, and this will just stop the mid player from being able to do anything, and they'll have to rotate back. And if you're fast with it and you do a fast execute, you pretty much completely neglect any connector player, any window player. All you have to really deal with is the A anchor, and there should only be one person, maybe two, depending how they're playing it. There. If you come up here, a really nice one way you can do if you line up with this wooden post here, right in the middle, aim at the top of this. So it's like 4 or 5 hanging vines, aim for the second one in, right at the top there where it meets the main bush, and just throw. This will land up here. Also, if they molly up here, it will smoke it off, and you jump on top of the wheel here, and jump up again, and this is a really, really nice one-way for mid, to get some mid control. What you've got to be careful though is, as you do jump up onto it, your head will peek up, so anybody holding, if they have quick enough reactions and they just happen to be holding a smoke, they will see a head jump up, and they can tap you there. That's the only thing you've got to be careful of whilst doing that. And also, no user login. What? Config. It's a bit strange. Where was I? Come over here. So we just showed the one way here. Sorry, it's throwing me off a little bit. A perfect molly for window. Aim about here where this line is, right where this antenna is, on the second one right in the middle, and just run through. That'll molly right in the middle there every time. And this also works with a smoke for a perfect smoke on window where they can't actually see. I think the molly actually fucks up a little bit, so let me redo it without the molly in there. Do the smoke here, run through. There you go, it lands a little bit more forward when it doesn't burn out on the molly, and that will completely stop anybody from being able to see out of window there. It's a really good little nade. And then if you come over to the B side, I'm on 64 tick, so this probably won't work. I only know it for 128 tick, but there's a couple smokes you can do. I'll show you the lineups, but if I throw them, it won't work because this only works for 128 tick, and I'm currently on 64 tick. But if you line up here, aim there, and jump throw, that will land right here on 128 tick for your face it games. It's not going to do it on 64 tick because it's a jump throw, but on 128 tick, that lands right there for your face it games. And you can also couple it up if you come over to the bin here. Stand around about there. Aim, I think it's about here, where the corner is, and jump through. It might work on 64 tick, I'm not sure, but that will land at the door here. Yeah, that works on 64 tick and 128 tick, which is good to know. I do know these smokes, but I might get a little bit wrong. I haven't done it in a long time. If you come up here, right where this window is, aim up, right in between these two bits here, right in the middle, and throw. That will smoke off close short. So if anybody's holding here, waiting for you guys to come in, it'll get smoked off. They'll have lots of notice of the smoke, but they'll still get smoked off. And the smoke off this side, I don't remember it perfectly, and it might not work 64 tick, but it is somewhere around here. You line up with this red dot here, and it's somewhere around here where you jump throw, and it bounces off there. There you go, I did it. It bounces off there, and it lands here. There you go. And that will land right side. So you smoke off both of these as well. Let me try and get that lineup up for you again. When the smoke disappears. So you come here to this red dot, or the arrow is. Aim round about here where this white bit is on the side and jump through. That'll jump, bounce off the side there, and it will land. Well, sometimes I guess it will land on the right side here. Once you've got sight, a really cheeky one way you can do is you come here, just aim around about here and just right click, and then you jump up here, and you've got a really nice one way for anyone coming in to the site. From their perspective, if you're up there and they come on in, they really can't, like, they really struggle to see you, and you can get some nice frags from that. And then another smoke you can do if you are on the CT side and you're B short player, come around here, come all the way into this corner, above this plant port, and just tap W and throw. If I can do that again, maybe don't tap W, just throw. There you go. That will land there, and that gives you a one-way down here into underpass. You can also jump up here and get a one-way into top mid as well, which is a really nice smoke to do if you are on the CT side and a B short player, which I like to use a lot in my FACEIT games, which really helps and catches people off guard a lot of the time. One more smoke you can do actually is for top con. Again, it's a 128 tick smoke, not sure how it works 64 tick, but come to this corner here, aim around about there on top of this notch thing, and just crouch jump throw, crouching jump throw. It should land around about top con. So if you are pushing short and you got somebody faking A, you know, it smokes top con, you just have to worry about this, but it does give that smoke up there if you want to go up into short, which is what you can couple up with the smoke I showed you earlier, which lands around about there, or it lands top mid here, and you can peek in here, quickly check that. You don't have to swing out short then, and you do not have to worry about anyone on site. You can just swing out the short and get short control, maybe boost somebody up here, and then you guys can double swing in and start executing B from B short without them even knowing you're there, which is a really nice set of util. If you're also on the CT side, this is a really useful flash you can do. Come on up, you do your usual business, usually somebody comes here, they throw a molly or something to land there. Then if you come here, aim around about there and just running jump throw binds, that will pop there, round about there, and anybody coming up here will just be fucking full blind coming into this, and often people just wide swing it. So if you time it perfectly and somebody's sat here, they'll come around the corner, get full blind straight away, and boom, easy kill for them. Really easy kill for them. Or you can also do that mid round. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's something you can really just do on the fly. If you've got somebody anchoring A site from here, you can just throw a flashbang over, and then your connect player can come out. It flashes up here, flashes top mid. Connect player can sit here and then swing out on there, and that also works for the short player. So the connect player and short player can work together here. A anchor throws this flash, and they both swing out and they just dominate mid. And if there's no smoke here, the window player can also do that, although the window player often will just be behind here checking this. Also, just a little bit of game knowledge for you guys. If you're a window player holding this, your goal is to stop this main push. If you see it pushed over, you get smoked off. Just throw a molly up here. Throw a molly up here. Molly behind the barrels, then just leave it. Let the connect player, let the short player take mid. Let the A anchor do the support usual, and all you have to do is hold palace here. The A anchor's job is to hold the A main. All you have to do is hold palace, and then this player here can do the support flashes, fall back if they need to, and just keep eyes on A main here. Okay, that was the video. That was some basic Mirage util, which should help your game out. And cheers guys for watching, and happy gaming.